Hey, how's it going? I was originally going to do some pot carving, hence the title, but the the clay pot I was going to use is slightly broken. I looked at it the other day and I didn't actually pick it up. I just looked at it and assumed it was going to be all right, but it's not. So I'm not carving today. They're only $1 to buy the pots. So I'll just go buy a couple more tomorrow. I wanted to carve them up for the boot sale on Sunday. So I thought go and buy some more, and it only takes me 20 minutes or something, half an hour at the most to carve a pot. It's not too bad. This is pine. This one, I'm pretty sure it was just a roadside find, this wood. My homebrew. It's in a Gillies bottle, obviously, but it's mine. I made it. Got some other ones here I was going to try. Where is it? Oh, yeah. This is it's not just my container that I keep my liquid beeswax in. I've got this one here that I've been messing around with. It's not too bad. It's got gold fleck going through it. Just experimental, nothing. Not even cemented in on the colour really. I just wanted to see what it's going to look like. It's reasonably soft. So I guess my suggestion, a turner asked on YouTube, put a post on YouTube and asked what should he turn next, and I gave him a suggestion. Guess he didn't like it. It hasn't come up too bad. It wasn't 100% sure on what the gold was going to be like in it, whether it was going to. Because I just thought it could be a bit of abrasive, but just like a last finished abrasive. You know, if you see some scratches, you can just chuck some on when it's not on the lathe, because there's no tenon or anything on it. You see, so. But no, the gold comes off. Works quite well. It's got gold dust in there and another bit of gold that I used from something else. Yeah, not too bad. Put that to the side and let that soak in. Come back to it on Saturday. This wood's peppercorn. Give this one a little bit of a touch up. It's got a bit from the tenon left there. It's got to clean that up. Give it a give it some oil, beeswax, bit of oil, something like that. You know. That's pine. The stuff too. Pretty sure this pine was the same as this. I could be wrong, I suppose. Who knows? Who cares? Oh, bloody cold here today, I tell you. It's food safe. This stuff, it's just beeswax from a beekeeper and cosmetic grade um, mineral oil. How you going, Chris? So I was going to do some pot carving today, Chris, hence the title, but the pot was a little bit more cracked than I thought it was going to be, so it's just safer to go and buy some more later today. Should have checked yesterday. Choking on water. Wrong hole. Bazinga. Take that. So I think this is pine, but it could be elm too, to be honest. It's got a really nice green streak going through there. I didn't do that. It comes through, just comes through on the inside, on up the top there a little bit. That's a bit harder to see, isn't it? Down the bottom rather, sorry. Up there. Weird seeing a green grain like that, and it's not spalting or. I just got to nip up the bottom on here, this little bit here, and just clean it up a little bit on the bottom. Just a bit of tear out around there. It's nothing special really. It's just going to have candle wax melted into it. It's about the best thing I can think of with stuff like this. Got no other purpose. Getting a bit thin on my tongue oil, so I diluted it. I tested a little bit to dilute it, see what it was going to be like, and it came out alright. So I have to use it full strength. Well, not I wasn't using it full strength before, but it's a damn sight more thinned out now than what it was, to try and save on. Try and save a bit because I don't get paid until next week, so a week I get paid, so got to stretch it right out. I only really used so much because I've been preparing for this boot, so yeah, something different. Chris, here's one I've been oiling up. I did this one yesterday. Go the right way, mate. Just got to finish oiling that one today. I got this one here. I was just messing around with the paints like ages ago. It's supposed to be just wash off, to be honest. It's coming off on my hand anyway, but there's that little bugger. Didn't really go down much in there. Again, it's going to have candle wax in it. Got this one here. Did this one a while ago. Well, 5 or 6 months ago, I suppose. As you can tell by the dust collecting on it. I just need to, again, just clean up the bottom. Get rid of this bit here where the tannin was. That was ghost gum, that stuff. Ghost gum, was it? Yeah, I think it was. That's what I'm going to say it was anyway, right? I got this bowl here. This is trunk peppercorn. There's actually a difference in the wood between the trunks and the branches. I didn't realise that until I had a peppercorn tree chopped down in my backyard a couple of years ago. And I didn't own a lathe at that time, so didn't have any use I had for it was to burn it, yeah. So I got the guy to chop it up into manageable pieces for me and just left it out in the weather. And it spalted like crazy, like, as you can see. Which kind of, in hindsight, turned out to be a good thing for me, but I didn't seal the wood, it was just left out there. And this one is this was from a tree cut down, but it's a trunk. And there's the branch. See the colour difference? Oh, you can't see it. Colour difference. You wouldn't think they were from the same tree, to be honest. Just never spalted because it never had a chance to. I turned it wet. Yeah, cheers. Under the ever so helpful guidance of Robbo, yes. That's one thing that surprises me, Chris, is that not many turners are up to try and turn a captured ring on a bowl. It does make me wonder why. There you go. All oiled up now. I can do the bottom. I haven't oiled that bit yet, but looks so shiny. Look, Cade said once, shiny sells. So you better bloody sell, mate. I think my competition at this boot sale is going to be everyone else having much cheaper stuff. I've made myself a sanding thingamabob. So is that for your kids, so you know how many they've eaten? Yeah. But the only problem is with that, Chris, is when you get too drunk and you forget to press the button, you think, have I pressed the button? Should I press it again just to make sure? Another good thing to try out too, Chris, if you're, I don't know, I can say bored, I suppose. I'll just duck inside and grab the glue and show you. I got this this glue works good for making small things like these little guys. That is, it's even got a slight bit of flex to it, not heaps, but that's Gorilla Glue. That's all I've used. The yellowness in there is because there's a yellow. They're just paper. How you going, Effie? How you going, stranger?
Howdy, y'all.
How you been?
Oh, crazy busy. Crazy busy.
Well, that's a good thing, I suppose. It keeps you out of trouble, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Chris, Effie, Jay.
Sarge.
Yeah.
So I was just showing Chris these. They're just it's just Gorilla Glue. Just this stuff.
Yeah. Used it like epoxy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just just got to clean up the edges where they're a bit sharp, where they're in
Don't show my wife.
Don't you show it then?
It just Gorilla Glue.
Cool.
Oh, those are the ones that you can't use.
I got my this one. This ring gives you powers. It's glow in the dark.
Nice.
It kind of broke this one. Look.
Yeah.
Chipped out a little bit there.
I just put some more super glue in it.
Yeah. Have you been working on any projects or anything lately?
Not really. A little bit here and there. Did up some more graduation plaques, and that's about it.
Yep. That time of the year.
Yep.
For you guys, at least, anyway. They don't graduate until the end of November here.
Yeah, because isn't everything backwards over there?
No, everything's backwards over there.
Ha ha ha.
Now, when do you do your taxes? In April or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
We do ours in July.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the year.
Yep.
You can buy a ring mold, Chris. Everyone else does. Why not? So I just got to sand the bottom of that.
I was gonna say, most of them are just those silicone candy molds.
Yeah, that's all mine was.
Yeah. My wife uses those all the time. It makes earrings and necklaces and this and that and the other thing.
Yep. And a big old star that I made ages ago just to see what it would come out like.
Right.
These magnets work great, I tell you.
Yeah. My wife made she has a mold for round cup coasters put on your
Yep.
table. And
Yep.
then a container kind of like that bowl, that wing bowl you got there.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
all that with epoxy. That's cool.
It's hard to see,
I
but
thought you were going to say that was broke.
that mold
that's
there, it's actually, you can reverse the mold and you can make something for the face, the skull to sit in as such. It's
Oh, yeah.
good reversible mold, that one.
Sure. Yeah, I've seen that.
The flower.
Yeah.
It's got mica in it. It's a bit hard to see. But,
I see. It looks like glitter.
yeah. You can do the fancy ones.
Have you ever seen those wheel spacers for big truck duals?
Yeah.
The old school where they're kind of jagged, kind of a star shape around there.
Yep.
Well, when I was working for the concrete company, we would take some of our leftover concrete and we'd set those on a piece of flat steel and put the concrete in there and smooth it out and make stepping stones out of it.
Oh, yeah. Good way to use up cement you're not using, really, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Shoot, one of my bosses, his wife would give him all sorts of old cookie cutter or cake pans. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
That's actually one of those soft silicon molds.
Yeah.
The one that's got heaps of detail in it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Chris, most probably not. I just it's just crap that I made. Trying out a resin that I'll never use again, basically. I've been having a chat with Robbo's mate Neil, that's been coming in here a lot lately, and he's full on into resin. He's been doing resin pieces for a very, very long time, so he's a good person to get resin information from. So.
Cool.
That's it, Chris. I don't think it comes in any other bigger bottle. Well, it doesn't in Australia anyway. That's a 51 ml bottle. I don't know what it is in ounces, but yeah, that's what you want to look out for, Chris. You can't in Australia. I'll specify my area so I can. So you might be able to buy it from Gorilla Glue itself, but I can't. In Australia, they've got it sewn up. You have to go to a hardware store to buy it. You can't buy it from these guys directly.
Mm-hmm.
I think I paid $12 or something for that. Who was that? No. Sounds like you're about to die in a game. No. sawdust coffee. All right. Put the link in here, Chris, so I can have a look. Because every time I go to their website here, my glasses picked the most inappropriate time to fog up, I do.
Do what?
My glasses picked the most inappropriate times to fog up.
Oh yeah, I hear that. That's usually always the case.
Yes. Yeah, that's must be just conversion into your money too, though. Chris, I mean. And also, too, if it's made in America, then you're obviously going to get it cheaper than me.
How many milliliters did you say that container was?
Sorry?
How many milliliters did you say that container was?
51 mil.
51 mil?
Yep.
Because on Gorilla Glue's website, they got 5.75 ounces, which is 170 mil.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew you mongrels would get it cheaper. Because they're bastards over here, you see. Bullshit. Is that too loud for you?
Huh? No.
That's my mini compressor. I like that idea, Chris.
Darn it, I can't get to it. I can do that. Can you put that in the private chat? Because I can't get to it in the chat. In the normal one.
Yeah, it's in there.
Thank you.
Yep.
Buttons on this keyboard. Piss me off. What?
I clicked on that link and it's come up and it said your connection is not private. Attackers might be trying to steal your information from Gorilla Glue.
Right?
It says go back to safety or advance. Then you go to advance and it's got proceed to Gorilla Glue and then it's got unsafe in brackets at the end. That's weird. Yeah, they got it there. There you go. Where to buy, see? Where to buy. See, I can't buy it there.
No, you can't buy it there. I just noticed that too, but it does pop it over to, you can go to Amazon. At least I could.
No, it doesn't take me to Amazon. It just shows me a map of Australia and all the places I can buy it.
Yeah, way up north, huh?
No, it's here. It's in a store just around the corner from me, but it's a bit frustrating.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, and again, the only sizes we've got in that clear glue is 3 grams or 51 mil.
Mm.
We don't have access to that 100 mil bottle that you guys do.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I know people that used to do that too, Chris. But it's basically just going around finding people that want to help pay for the container, you know, so they get to put their stuff in there too. That's why there's assortment of stuff.
Then, of course, you got people putting stuff in containers that ain't supposed to be in there.
Yeah.
And shafting the person who's renting the container.
Yeah. Well, it just takes one person to stuff it up for everyone else, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. One bad apple makes a whole bunch bad.
Yep.
Or rotten, I should say.
Liquid beeswax. Made an extra runny batch this time.
Yeah, those graduate silhouettes.
Yep.
I've noticed on the 2 that I've cut might be the pine that I'm using because it's just real soft. One by pine.
Yep.
But it doesn't seem to matter which direction I put the grain. Where one of the veining goes,
Yep.
is for it to open up the robe. On the female, it always seems to open up past her. You know, it takes her arm and kind of opens it up.
Yep.
The first one I did, it broke off. This time here, I put it back in the outer section, the scrap, sanded it down, and then I took a Gorilla Glue that I've got one that has a little squeeze tube on it.
Yep.
And I just squeezed it down in there and squeezed that back together so it would hold, but it still showed it. Turned out pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, that might be the grain, the way when they make is it ply or is it pine?
No, it's pine, but
Okay.
it's soft pine and it's very long grain.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky pine sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Chinese elm, this stuff.
Mm,
See the green
Yeah.
streak through it there.
yeah.
So I'm going with the expectation that I'm not going to sell anything. That's a good one, because if I sell something, then I'll be happy, you see? Then I'll be surprised, rather.
Right. Yeah.
Because most of the things that are going to be there are going to be, small-priced household items,
Yeah.
One
Now,
aren't
is
gonna
this
be-
a craft show that you're going to or a flea market or both?
Well, you could mostly just call it like a flea market kind of thing. It's like
Mm,
everyone parks their car in a car park, and then
mhm.
they open up their boot, and they put all their stuff in the boot, and people just walk around and look in people's boots.
Right. Got it. Yeah, we went to a craft show last weekend
Oh, yeah.
up in Missouri, and it was a 2-day event, but my wife, she didn't want to go up there for 2 days, so we went up on Saturday, and we're glad that we weren't there Friday because they had a storm blow through there, and they had some old chicken houses that you could rent your space out of.
Yep.
Or you can be outside in the car park basically.
Yep.
And so she set up outside, and the darndest thing was that we had to chase the shade all day. It got bloody hot. But the people that had left their canopies there the night before, a lot of them got blown over. There was a scrap pile of canopy frames when we got there.
Nice. Make up one out of all of that, eh?
Right. The lady next to us, she had a nice trailer though. She had just a car hauling trailer, cargo trailer, and she had taken and putting some vinyl flooring down and put it on the walls and everything, and made it look like oak paneling or wood paneling. It was cool. And all she had to do was just close the door and off she'd go.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, make it. It's got to. If you want it to feel like home when you're out and about. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, we've talked about it. We just hadn't gotten the finance committee approve it yet.
Yep.
Can't get your link.
It might not come up for them because it's and mine actually took me to the Australian website. It didn't take me to the American website.
Mm.
That's the problem when you put in your region.
Yeah.
People that use VPNs, they can put in any region and they could most probably see it. But I don't waste my money on that shit.
No.
I've got nothing to hide anyway. Nothing. Nothing Facebook and your mobile phone doesn't have anyway. So.
Right.
What's the point?
If are you talking about the Gorilla link or my Facebook link? I'm sure she's talking about the Gorilla Glue.
Yeah,
link.
I think so. Yeah, I reckon. So this is mineral oil. What I've been pouring in here, mineral oil mixed with tung oil.
No, yeah.
Basically, just watering the tung oil down a bit.
If I don't really have a YouTube link, I mean, I do. It's the Engine Monkey 32, but all I have on there is just videos like from Jay's channel and other channels that I subscribe to. I don't do my own videos yet.
Choppers are coming. Look out. I knew there was a reason why I bought 2 cans of clear and hardly used them. Now I've got about 20 pieces that need it now. Another thing here that your wife could have a look out for too, Sarge. Whoops. Till we get the brightness to go away.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
They're little fruits.
It's yeah, they look like what do they call those lead weights come in fishing tackle boxes.
Yeah, they're just paper.
Yeah.
The little bits in there, but yeah, just different fruits, watermelon and all that type of stuff. Grapes.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know if you
Hold
can
on.
see.
I'll show you something I just cut for her. Let me go get it.
All right. See the beads in the bottom there, eh? Oh yeah, sorry, hang on.
No worries. I don't know how well that'll show up.
The Harley Davidson badge, is it?
Yeah.
I can see. You can only see the outside of it.
That's all it is just a blank.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just the shape.
Yep.
But that's out of her earring blanks.
Oh yeah.
I just cut her about 3 or 4 of them, stack cut them.
Yep. I've been doing wine stems lately.
Nice.
I've put a little. I don't know if you can see the gold beads in the bottom.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And didn't you say on one of those that you, when you hollow it out, that you got to put your glue in or your epoxy or whatever in the bottom, and then drill an exit hole so that you have ventilation to get up through there so it'll dry? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's there's a couple of that I've made, and the stems have been long, so I haven't needed to put a hole in the bottom like this one.
Mm-hmm.
That stem actually goes down to about there inside the wood.
All right.
So that one didn't need a hole in the bottom, but yeah. Those little beads. I'm not sure what your craft shops are like, but
yeah, she's got something similar to that. She gets hers either off of Amazon or one of her other craft sites, or or she'll get them from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah. And then I got these ones I haven't used yet, but they should be interesting. Holographic stars.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Really, really tiny.
Yep.
Do I've been making any tumblers lately?
No, I don't think she has. I mean, I don't know if you've seen my latest one that she did.
Hang on.
Yep.
Oh yeah. No, I haven't seen that one, but that looks nice. Is it a
And
red?
I know it. This is my squadron patch of the first and last squadron I was in.
Is the cup red, or am I just seeing things?
No, it's kind of a. There might be some red in it, but it's some red and browns and stuff that she kind of smeared together, kind of a wood grain almost.
Oh yeah.
And then I know you can't see it, but my name's down here on the bottom in black.
I can see writing, but I can't see what it says.
Yeah, this is one of my subdued coffee cups. my last one got tossed around on that when I did some barrel rolls with my last truck.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's not how you test out how the cup works, though, is it?
No, no, but I usually do drop them. I drop them all over the place, which is funny because we have a friend of ours that she's done quite a few cups for, and the first couple cups that she did them the exact same as she done everybody else's, except for on the bottom, instead of leaving that little lip, she put her epoxy and color all the way down, and she would drop our friend would drop it off of her car, catch that corner, chip the epoxy, and then she would give my wife the epoxy pieces back and say, "Hey, can you re-epoxy this onto the cup?" What's up, John S?
How you going, John? I'd lose my bloody head if it wasn't screwed on.
Yeah, that's the way it is for all of us. Especially when we get in our shops.
Too many flat benches. We just go like this.
Yeah, too many flat surfaces to put junk on.
That's right.
And then when you need something, you can't find it because it's all the way to the bottom of a pile of junk.
Right.
Or as we call it, stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah.
You're doing stuff.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm doing stuff. I call it when someone's in a hurry to get to the shops and there's no reason to be in a hurry. We call that going to get your stuffs. You're in a hurry to go get your stuffs.
Legs giving chip. What are you talking about, John? Legs giving chip.
I
I wonder if he's talking about your legs.
Oh, you want me to take my pants off? Jesus, you want to give people nightmares or what? All right.
And obviously it's getting cool over there, if not cold.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, our version of cold, at least, yes.
Right.
It's hard to complain. It's hard to complain about the cold weather when we don't get any snow.
Yeah. That's kind of like Brooklyn, our youngest daughter. She's out on the road with her uncle, and they've been stuck in Arizona for the last 3 days. And my daughter's like, yeah, it was 110 degrees out today. I'm like, yeah, 110 degrees, but it's that dry, no humidity area. You do
Yeah.
110 back here, then you add the heat index with the humidity and everything, and it's deadly.
Yep. Yeah, we get a dry heat as well here when we have summer.
Yeah.
Messed up. Doesn't make it fun.
No.
Come on now, I only put that down 5 seconds ago. Where did I put it?
Looking for that notorious pencil or that 10 mil socket?
Nope.
That's just as bad.
Just this small thing.
Yeah. I guess his gout or something.
Okay.
Legs giving gout.
Yeah, I got something similar to that. Okay. Let's try that. Alrighty, Vegemite. See if that's reasonably level. Yep, good enough. Just need to trim that off.
Yeah.
So this week for me is has all been about finishing pieces off, because I've said to pretty much everyone that's come in here, I'll make a bowl. I'll be like, whoa, I made a bowl. Take photos of it, and then over there in the corner,
Yeah. Yeah.
make it under
I
one.
heard.
And this was a lazy part to begin with, but in hindsight, I think it's maybe better that I leave that on there until I'm ready to finish it properly, and because at least then I can put it back in the chuck, and I can, if there's a rough bit or something, I can sand it out, which is what I already have done. So we'll see how we go. See how we go.
You got to get one of those little flex bits to go in your drill or something like that. And little flex sanding heads that will contour to your bowls to where you could do them just sitting on the table.
Yeah, no, that's it's a bit
If something like that comes up.
like this bit here. I could do that.
Right.
That little bit that I need to get rid of in the middle there.
John says no robo.
No, Robbo. I don't know what's going on. He might have had appointments. He had a cancelled appointment at the start of the week, so maybe it got remarked. Yeah. It does make me wonder slightly though, because he normally comes in and says something, but he,
Yeah, I've barely even able to get on and watch your videos during the week. By the time I make it back to the hotel room and get all settled in, and especially with sharing a room with somebody else, I try to do my stuff at night. And
yep.
Plus, I've been having to take classes online.
You what?
Been taking classes online for being a lineman. For linemen.
Yep.
I've been trying to get those done while I'm on the road, because usually when I get home, the house is full of everybody.
Yep.
But my other daughter, my oldest one, she's at her grandma's house. So it's just Ida and I. That's it. It's quiet.
Yep.
My oldest, we got her a truck and all that. She's got her driver's license. Now she can drive the truck, and we got her on our insurance so she can drive our vehicles. So she's just tearing up the streets all over the place. But we went and got Live 360 app on our phones so that we could see where each person's at. And she fussed at me because I put Sarge on there instead of Jay or Jameson or something like that. She goes, "Who the heck is Sarge?"
Bloody kids these days, I don't know.
Yeah.
How you going, Mike?
Did you say Mark or Mike?
Mike is it's Midnight
Mike?
Joker. He's changed his name from it's now
okay.
Dances with Advards.
Yeah. I think when I've said hi to him on other things, I just said hi, Aardvark.
Yep. Yeah, that's Mike.
That's funny, Mike. John says he works away off and on for 20. But you work on the boat, John? Mike thought by your title that you were doing something illegal. Nope. John says he's retired now, no scaffolding. Mike says, "Jeebers, Jay, pretty soon your fingernail grind is going to be shorter than your fingernails."
Yeah. I'll put it to you this way, Mike. We're not going to afford to buy a new bowl gauge. I'll buy one. I'm just going to grind this out a little bit, make it a bit longer in there. I was kind of hoping I could afford one last year, but no. Am I missing someone? Did someone come in that I don't know about?
Nobody came in that I know of.
Okay. Effie must be just fat fingering the keyboard.
Probably.
Look at that sludge in the bottom.
It almost looks like my old coffee cup. This one hasn't quite hit the seasoning stage yet.
This stuff is camphor laurel. This stuff. It smells very nice. It's a nice smell to have in your shop, I reckon.
I'm sure that I could figure out some other things that don't smell so great.
No, you can tell when you walk into someone's workshop, you can tell when they've been turning this stuff. Smelled like mothballs. What's this?
There, Effie, I just subscribed to your channel.
I like Mike's comment. Yeah, me too, Mike, to be honest.
Chris says he's been a sub on Effie's channel for a while. Effie Mike wants to know if you made, or oh no, wanted to know if Chris had made a video yet this week. Yeah, Mike, I've got a Facebook or a YouTube channel, but I made that birdhouse on Jay's live. Yeah, it was on here. I think Jay was doing something else, and Robo was helping me with a birdhouse. But the finished birdhouse is on my Sergeant Shoots wood creation.
You can put that link in if you want. You don't have
I think
to, but you can if you want.
Yeah, I did a little while ago.
It's
I
like
believe.
you need to put it on a repeater so it does it itself every 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Huh? So we got a little bit of sanding sealer.
It's homebrew sanding sealer, so it's nice and dark and not diluted like crazy like some of these ones you can buy. There's another thing you could try and do too, Sarge.
What's that? Oh yeah, make rings.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
better do that on the bandsaw, eh?
yeah.
I mean on the scroll saw rather, sorry.
Either one. Well, at least the outside on the bandsaw, but the inside I can do both of them on the scroll saw.
This one's olive.
Nice.
That one I just showed before was a wood called Myrtle Bell.
Nice.
I got some really small offcuts sent to me from Gil, the bearded wood turner. He lives in Australia.
Right.
Just a double ring, just playing around, see what I could do.
Wait.
This is hardwood decking.
What's the problem now? Because you don't have my okay, my bedroom.
Taking this to KJ.
I don't know.
To the car sale. Yeah, most probably, yeah.
I spit out every time I go on.
Car boot sale, yeah.
You don't need to come up that road like that. You go way too fast.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. Sanding sealer is a good cleanup.
Every day.
Do you make it yourself, Mike? I mean, it's shellac and metho. It's not like it's a hard recipe. I've just had the my window tap to say my lunch will be ready soon. Learning to make fairy wings, Mike. And how has that process been going for you? That'd be damn tricky. One mistake and you'd kill the whole thing, wouldn't you? What are you doing? I'm on a scroll saw or something, Mike? I think that would be the best. Well, that's all I can think would be the best thing to do it with.
Silence has been broken.
Sorry?
Oldest daughter just come home.
Okay.
Silence has been broken.
Hey, come and slap your dad on the back of the head for saying that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to knock it on the head. Appreciate
Copper
everyone.
wire on tape, Jake, covered with thin UV resin. The tape makes it pure pearlescent.
Pearlescence, yeah.
Yeah. Make pretty real look. Like, man, I can't read for nothing tonight.
Just don't verbalise it out loud. Just say it in your head, and if you stuff it up, no one else hears it, do they?
Problem is, I say half the story in my head, and then by the time my mouth opens, I've done said half of it. They only get the second half.
Yeah. Yep, no worries. Thanks for coming in. Mike, Chris, over, and John, Effie in the background there, you know, not saying nothing. All right, same bat time, same bat channel. This is
Okay.
Jay signing off with some beautiful Camphor Laurel. Thanks for coming
Yep.
inside.
Yep, not a problem. If he says, I'm still here,
Not for long.
not for long. See you, bye.
See you, bye. It's only daytime though, Effie.